What is going on, you savages? Welcome back to some more King of Fighters. God damn it. And check it out, man. For today's video, we're going to be having a little bit more fun inside the epic quest, because after my last video, I actually had a couple of you guys hit me up asking for me to showcase a couple more characters that can take down chapter 4 right here against Goenitz. And I actually had a couple of you guys hit me up offering some additional tips that you wanted me to share. And one of those tips involved the striker that you should ideally be using here, right? For me, in my last video, I told you guys that I like to use somebody in the striker role that can heal me. And the reason for that is because I'm a wild boy. I like to live dangerously. I like to be up in the face of the boss to do as much damage as possible. But with doing that, you run the risk of taking a lot of damage yourself. So because of that, I like to use somebody like Kazuya for his heal. You can also use 96 Mai, and I believe one of the real actually offers you a heal. However, a good option here is actually to run with somebody who can actually stun the boss for you, especially when Goenitz actually does that full screen attack that can basically one-shot you if you're not careful, right? So that's actually a good option there, and I might showcase that in this run. But for me, I like to stick with somebody who can heal, and that way I can just focus on timing my ultimate and making sure that I don't take too much damage that way. Another thing that you guys wanted me to point out is how useful this Kim right here is, right? 98 Kim. He's actually very useful. He's a yellow unit with a low cost, and the reason why that's important is there's a couple challenges, right, in the, let me show you guys, the epic quest over here, and you can see it says you have to clear with a fighter that has a cost below 56, and then it gets even lower, right? 54, then 45. Somebody like Kim is very useful, and I've actually been using him to clear some of the content that way. However, what most of you guys wanted me to point out is the fact that his leadership is actually quite powerful, right? Let me actually click on this guy. You can see for yourself, he increases yellow attack fighters, right? Critical rate and critical damage, 11% crit rate buff, and a 65% critical damage buff. That is very useful, because in this fight, in the normal phases, Goenitz actually takes a lot of damage from critical hits. So using him as a leader is actually better than using some of the other characters who have like maybe like a 40 or 50% attack lead, right? So I'm going to use him right here with Terry and show you guys what he can do. And in my last video, keep in mind, I pointed out that you absolutely need to use a red unit. So in this case, we're going to be using Mai. And the reason for that is to make sure that we can break the cage that Goenitz puts around himself. You always want to have a red unit. Doesn't matter how powerful they are, it does help if they're strong, so they can break the cage quickly, okay? And in regards to Terry, the reason why we're showcasing him here is because Terry 96 is a very good character, and he's free to play. He's accessible to basically everyone once you get through the new player festivals. And I've actually invested a good amount into Terry, and I've been slacking on him. Not even gonna lie, I should invest a little bit more into him. The reason why he's not already 90, even though, like I said, I believe highly in his value and I'm a big fan of Terry, is simply because after I got Terry, I pulled Iori, who was also yellow. Then I also pulled Kazuya, another yellow, and they're definitely better than Terry, but that's not to say he's a bad character. So that's why I'm kind of like slacking behind on him a little bit. So just give me give me a little bit of like leeway right there. But we're gonna get back to Terry and show him some love, because he's actually a good character. Also, let me show you guys what his set looks like. I have the cooler set on him. I know you guys are gonna say this is not free to play friendly, but it is, because you can pick it up from League. And I also gave him this card right here with the super armor. That way I can just rush through everything and not get guard broken. And I picked up his ultimate, you know what I'm saying, recently. I like Terry. All of these, besides the Tekken card, can be attained right here in the exchange shop. Let me show you guys real quickly. Right, you can just use your exchange tokens from League or Arena, it doesn't matter. And PvP only takes you like 5 minutes of your time, so you should definitely do it every single day. This is where I got his card from. You can see it's right at the top here, right? And the cooler set you can actually get, hold up, right here. So yeah, all of this is free to play. So even if you're new, you just have to, there we go, save up your tokens. And yeah, you can see I have 2 cooler sets, right? But I got most of those from summoning. So yeah, just keep in mind, the tokens are very few and far between. Gotta win as many of your fights as possible, but it's here and it's one of the best sets in the game. Okay, that being said, enough talking. Let's get to that action, right? That's what you guys came to see. But I wanted to show you guys the build for him and give you guys the game plan, basically. Let's roll.
Ready, go!
Started that a little bit too far away. This guy always forever trying to flex. Get up and come over here. Alright, let's put the tornado all the way over here. Actually, that was a little bit too early. I got a little bit too overzealous. But you can see the frame is so long after that ultimate that we're still safe. Come here. You fight on my terms. Maizy. Maizy, you're in the cage with... Oh, you got forced out of the cage. There we go. Atta girl, Maizy. Atta girl, Maizy. Terry, come back out. Put some work in. Rebuild that that special. Let's get rid of these clowns. Okay, let's move out of there. I hate these stupid summons. Too many bodies on the map. Hate it. Oh, he's doing it again, eh? I see you. Trinity? Guys! Absolutely love Terry. Okay, back up out of that, Terry. Stop being a wild boy. You can see, like, he's putting in serious work. Like, he's actually gonna clear this faster than my Mai cleared this. Not because he's necessarily stronger or has a better build than my Mai. It's simply because of the fact that, like, this guy's leadership, bro. Kim's leadership is just so good. Plus, ooh, hold up. Plus, okay. That's what you want to do? Suck that punch to your throat. Plus, Terry does 50% more damage here is what I was trying to say. I had to focus for a little bit. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I dodged one, rolled into the other. I'm gonna save the special. Ooh, ooh, ooh. A little bit too far away. I could probably wrap it right here. Let's just do it. Trinity! Bye-bye! Absolutely love Terry. No problem. Oh man, I can't wait to get another version of him. Apparently the 2003 version of him is the best one on the JP side right now. So yeah, man, it's gonna be interesting when that one comes out of banner. Definitely gonna have to summon for it. We're gonna switch it up here, bring in Kazuya, and I'm gonna show you guys the stun thing that people have been talking about. Okay, because his striker skill is not a heal, right? It's a stun. So I won't have the heal to rely on, but it's also showcase that Kazuya is a freaking monster. Yo, Kazuya is such a savage, bro. The fight hasn't even started yet, and the man's already telling the man that he should die. Guy's like, yo, off yourself before I have to do it. One of the great things about these Tekken characters is their rage arts only require 3 bars of power, and then you can use their ultimate, and their ultimates do a lot of damage. Wow, this guy ran, bro. 20 seconds, he's already in the cage, bro. What the? Bro, he just doesn't want to smoke. Kazuya put the fear of God in him. Or is it the fear of the devil? Either way, it doesn't matter. Okay, come over here. Come fight me on my terms. Fall into this. Hold this sauce. Some of this marinara sauce for you. Okay, let me back up out of that. Get launched. Ooh. Okay, I don't want to fight you over there. But Benimaru. Actually, really? Really, Benimaru? I thought you were gonna stun him, but it's fine. I have multiple ways to avoid taking damage with Kazuya. Not only the damage immunity on his ooh, what the heck, Mai? Why are you going up there, girl? Just stay one place, Mai. Please, please. Anyways. This is over for you. This is over for you. Bye. See you later. Wow, did he just die from the punch? Yo, Kazuya is a demon. Like a freaking demon. Like, seriously, he's probably the best character to use on this stage because not only can he protect himself with the damage immunity on his third, when his HP drops below 35%, he gets immunity again. Plus, both of his eye finishers will leave you with a long enough eye frame for you to protect yourself from the one-shot mechanic that Goenitz has. Like, seriously, a freaking monster. So if you guys want to see more gameplay, more characters that we can use on this stage, hit me up. I'll be more than happy to do it for you. But with that, we're going to wrap this thing right here, man. Till next time, stay safe. I love y'all. Peace out.